bats in the belfry flutter. Snakes in the orchard slither. Spiders creep out of their corners. Cricket songs turn to shivers. Owls hoot grim warnings. Street lamps flicker and dim. Rats and mice take cover. The air grows cold and thin. Clouds consume the moonlight. The black cat screams with fear. Creatures howl to the darkness. The witching hour is here.
Clock strikes midnight, tombstones shake. Spirits stream and corpses wake. Winds cry out ever mournfully. Whispers hush through the falling leaves. Deep in the shadows of the darkest night, shapes of the undead soon take flight. Voices call from the far beyond, casting spells with a haunting song. Moonlight conjures mystic dreams. Misty apparitions beam. Veils of a ghostly scent begin to flicker forth through jack-o'-lantern grins. The witching hour spreads its cape. Spirits stream and corpses wake. Winds cry out ever mournfully. Whispers hush.
rising Saturn, heir of looming Mars, give power to these ancient words from worlds and ages far. Combati, ergatus, dolecum, surrexi, sod and timber tremble. Tremors ripple into ground. Resonate that with thy pitch this incantation sounds. Kumbati, ergatus, dolecum, surrexi, kumbati, ergatus, dolecum, surrexi, by gasp of dragon, sigh of beast, flutter of crow and moth, buzz of hornet, swoop of vulture, scent of hemlock raw. Rising Saturn, heir of looming Mars, give power to these ancient words from worlds and ages far. Kumbati, ergatus, dolecum, surrexi, kumbati, ergatus, dolecum, surrexi, flame of rising Saturn, ergatus, heir of looming Mars, give power to these ancient words from worlds and ages far. Flame of rising Saturn, heir give power to these ancient words from worlds and ages far.
Across the somber zephyrs of a chilling, windy night, there scatter winged vermin, bearing messages in flight, from tomb to tomb, through distant runes. Each crypt is notified with a grave transcendent communique in the form of an invite.
It's a Ghoul Bash! Harpies, goblins, vampire bats, come dance with troglodytes and spats. A band of werewolves and werecats will strike up skull and bones, featuring the superstars of howling cries and moans. Ghoul Bash! It's a Ghoul Bash! There'll be a mummy with a juggling act, a comic who in life was hacked, corpses rising, fine dining in a lovely graveyard setting, a menu of the purest poisons brewed for your bloodletting. Ghoul Bash! It's a Ghoul Bash! Bash it. Five fingers kit, usually. Bugs, but we'll provide the snails and slugs. If you seek thrills and levitation, this is where it's at. Please RSVP by owl, lizard, or black cat to the Ghoul Bash, Ghoul Bash, Ghoul Bash, Ghoul Bash, Ghoul Bash.
note saying something cryptic. Is this some kind of joke? Open up the box. Pull the paper back. Freakish, fearsome face staring back at me.
Devil dog, devil dog, devil dog, devil dog,
15 inches tall. Twisted freak hair. Giant piercing eyeballs. A pointy nose with a spike through it. Yellow twisted fangs. Carrying a big butcher knife. Coming down the hallway. Saying,
devil dog, devil dog, devil dog, devil dog, devil dog, devil dog, devil dog.
ran into the kitchen. Grabbed a cast iron skillet. Smacked it in the head. But that didn't kill it. It chased me into the closet. Started hacking at the door. And the knife broke through. I thought I was done for.
Devil dog, devil dog, devil dog.
Blanket on him. Made a run for the garage. I took off in my car. But he spat out a barrage of little tiny demon darts to pop my tires, so I had to pull over. Just in front of the zoo. I ran into the lion's cage. Help me, Your Majesty. Well, the devil doll did too. The lion bit the devil doll! Yeah, get him, good kitty! This filled the thing with rage! And screaming bloody murder! It chased me to the gorilla's cage! The gorilla got some punches in! Get him! Oh, get him now! But the doll would not be hushed! Until the elephant sat on it! And the doll at last was crushed. Well, certainly glad that elephant sat upon the doll when it did. Guess that's all over with, so I might as well just go right home, because it wouldn't have ended well otherwise if it wasn't for that elephant. Thanks, Mr. Elephant. I'll just be going now, knowing that that doll is gone forever, and that I'm... Get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! What doll is so scary?
Ride, chariot, ride, across the lonesome mist. Your grimly trotting horses fading in and out of wisps. chariot, ride. Go gravely through the gloom, whirling with the lonesome winds who whistle across the tombs. Ride, chariot, ride, for there are souls to seek, and the gathering of spirits is all that keeps you, though but weak. Ride, chariot, ride, lest your peril deepen, lest your eerie state further creepen. Ride, chariot, ride, for the death of you. Ride into the gloom. Send your chill through the murky night to whistle across the tombs. Send your chill through the murky night to whistle across the tombs.
Running to the monster, don't act like you know his name. Try calling him sir, and he just might treat you nice. And it's important to remember that not all zombies are the result of a radioactive fallout, and therefore not all zombies can be stopped with a deadly blow to the head. And it's good to keep in mind that the mummy is essentially just a zombie. So deal with them the way you would with other forms of the walking dead. But remember, sometimes you need spells or Dracula cannot be killed with silver bullets, and werewolves will not be deterred by a cross. Let me tell you something. Amateurish mistakes like that could be costly. So keep those things straight or it could be your loss. Frankenstein is not the name of the monster.
like scientists. And yet it's the scientists who usually figure out how to fend them off.
Swarm of vampire bats from their cave emerges. Swirling winds twist willow limbs into creaky perches. Four ravens looming in the darkness with blood-red eyes. Now they scatter to the bats with moths and gnats screeching across the sky. Night calls out to the wicked world, rising up through the barren hills, and the gazing moon makes a morbid swoon to the lure of a numbing chill. Forever they will be lurking, rising slowly from a misty dragon breath. Shadows boldly transcending their buried depths. Darker forces taking shape, soon the soil through to break, meeting with the weeping winds, where the boom of a bone-dry storm begins. Night calls out to the wicked world, rising up through the barren hills, and the gazing moon makes the morbid swoon to the lure of a numbing chill. Forever they will be lurking. Swamps in the valley bubble forth with snakes and rats, venomous spiders tickling the tails of screaming cats. Ravens return to the darkness of a blood-red moon, stretching their claws and wings while they wait for a beat of doom. Night calls out to the wicked world, rising up to the barren hills, and the gazing moon makes the morbid swoon to the lure of a numbing chill. Forever they will be lurking.
Not quite gone, not quite here, far from dawning midnight, still holds reign, dark domain forever longing, vapors looming by and by, seek through creeping, chariots reaping, night air seeping, a warlock's lullaby. Charm the rising dew to crystallize through its demise, these waters to imbue. Half past, hour late, forever halted, stagnant state, midnight still holds reign, dark domain forever longing, midnight still holds reign, midnight still holds reign, midnight. Midnight, midnight.
For the piper's dawning call, entrench the trickling dew. Arise, arise.
Bleh. I want to drink your blood. Look into my eyes. are getting sleepy. Look into my eyes. Bleh, bleh. I want to drink your blood. Bleh.
Zombie man, zombie man, zombie man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zombie man, zombie man, zombie man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zombie man was resurrected from the barren clay. His eyeballs hit their sockets when they saw the light of day. Never saw a better morning smell the air. Oh, zombie man. Zombie man is sitting in his favorite gentle chair. Plays the coolest marble cause no zombie is a square. Zombie man's a connoisseur of antique silverware. Zombie man, zombie man, zombie man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zombie man, zombie man, zombie man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zombie man is getting hungry, better stay away. Run and hide the kitties and come back some other day. Zombie man is living with conventionality. Zombie man is getting hungry, better stay away. Zombie man is getting hungry, better stay away. Zombie man is getting hungry, look out for old zombie man. Zombie man. Zombie man, zombie man, zombie man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zombie man, zombie man, zombie man, yeah, yeah, yeah. Zombie man, zombie man, stay away. Zombie man, hungry, 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 hungry. Zombie man, hungry, zombie man, getting better, stay away. Zombie man, conventionality.
Lagunaloch Lake is cursed, so the legends tell. Some folks think there's a graveyard beneath it, others say it's a gateway to hell. There was even talk of a serpent beast like the one of old Loch Ness, but there's never been a verified sighting. It's empty rumor at best. Some say it's a crater filled with witches' tears, some say it's a demon's bath. So many tragedies over the years, woe to those who end up on the path to Lagunaloch. Whether there's an actual curse or not, one thing is for sure. Many a soul has disappeared once taken in by the lake's allure. Fishing trips never returned from, swimmers never heard from again. Supposed drownings, bodies never found. They tried dragging the lake, but the bottom was too far down. Some say it's a crater filled with witches' tears, some say it's a demon's bath. So many waters in the turgid wake of the grim forsaken haunted lake of Lagunaloch. Traced to events of 1798. 13 women cured folks of the fever in a most ungrateful town. Accused of practicing occult black magic, they were tied to stones and drowned. And so it's said, from this day still, the enchanted dead exert their will. From deep within the water's chill, eternal vengeance theirs to take upon those unfortunate souls who make their way to the dark and dreaded lake of Lagunaloch. Some say it's a crater filled with witches' tears, some say it's a demon's bath. So many tragedies over the years, woe to those who end up on a path to the dreary, dim and ghastly tomb, where countless souls have found their doom to sink forgotten to the bottom of the frigid waters in the turgid wake of the grim forsaken haunted lake of Lagunaloch.
Exploring the possibilities of genetic manipulation by combining tissue samples with careful calculations. The molecules react when I add a catalyst. It sprouts slimy tentacles and crawls out of the dish. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? I've created a monster. Serum. It doubles in its size, crawls across the floor, and sprouts 4 sets of eyes. It eats a chair and table, growing larger steadily. Now it's 8 feet tall and wait, it's coming after me. What have I done? 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 I've created a monster. The face, its creeping ooze gets in my mouth and has an awful taste. I accidentally swallow some and turn a gruesome grey. And as I start to grow a set of fangs, I hear the creature say,
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done? What have I done?
I've created a monster! I've created a monster!
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done? What have I done?
I've created a monster!
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done?
What have I done? I've created a monster! So dare for a freaky, fantastical scare. In all the netherworlds underworlds or other worlds, there's nothing that quite can compare to the six-headed siren, the lizard boy's ghost.
Hey, how you doing?
Dr. Frankenstein's monster! Hello, sir. We've got phantoms, phantasms, poltergeists, wraiths, and hundreds more hideous hosts.
Step right up to the Haunted Carnival. Come along to the Haunted Carnival.
Step right up for the chilliest chills, the thrilliest thrills of them all. Caligari's Crooked Carousel and Fiendish Freddy's Free Fall! Ride the Zombie Man Zipper! The Lagunaloch Loop! Freakazoid's Fury! Take a spin through a flurry and a blurry loop-de-loop through a chute and land in the Boogeyman Soup!
Step right up to the Haunted Carnival. Join us at the Haunted Carnival.
Step right up and try your luck in the gallery of gremlin games. Fling a flaming ring at the fangs of a bugbear. Have a hobgoblin guess your name. It's a devilish distraction.
Come on, come on.
Guaranteed satisfaction.
Come on, come on.
Great ghoulish delights and dazzling lights. Evermore endless nights await you.
Come on, come on. Come on, come on.
Right this way! Step right this way! I'd love you to stay.
At the Haunted Carnival.
Admission free with a Ghoul Bash invite.
Long ago I found myself on a long and lonesome highway, on a long and lonesome night, long past a long and lonesome tolling of midnight. A dismal fog crossed over the sky to settle in the hills, where the crumbling pavement of Highway 13 carved its way through the mountain woods. My headlights strained and barely seeped through the murky, churning chill, and soon I was slowed to a careful creep, for I could no longer see my hood. And that's when there emerged, ever faintly, quite vague, the edge of what appeared to be a dress. Yes, the pleated, bustling train of a velvet gown, tapering into the dark, to which all other sights now succumbed save one, the outline of a gloved right hand with a gaunt, extended thumb. A hitchhiker, a bewildering sight, on a long and lonesome highway, on a long and lonesome night. She must have been even more lost than I out here in this abandoned place. Poor soul, thought I as I rolled to a stop and struggled to see her face. But all I saw was fog. Thick fog. It poured forth when she opened the door, accosting my cheeks with its cold and blurring my eyes to what was in store. For just when I could hear her door click shut, the fog suddenly, yet slowly, lifted. And suddenly, yet slowly, I was filled with dread. For only now could I see that she had no head. Terrifying? Yes. Indeed, I was petrified, stunned, aghast, horror-struck. All time stopped while in traumatized gasp. My frozen face became stuck. She pointed to the road ahead. There was nothing I could do but do as she said, so I released the brake, put the car in gear, and with trembling hands held firm the wheel. And now the lifting fog revealed sheer cliffs, loose boulders, sharp turns, a precarious path fraught with peril from which I feared I might not return. Driving further deep into these hazardous hills set me to sweating and shivering. My stomach tightened with trembles, and each breath was more and more quivering. I knew it wouldn't be long before I went careening to my death unless I could find a way to calm myself, so I struggled to take a deep breath, and I sang a song. This old man, he played knick-knack on my thumb, with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played knick-knack on my shoe. Why that popped into my head, there's no way of knowing. But at least it helped to keep me going as miles went by with hairpin turns, steep inclines, and fallen trees. Miles and miles more. This old man, he played 4,986. He played knick-knack with another pound of bricks with a... And my passenger remained as motionless as you would expect a decapitated corpse to be, until suddenly, yet slowly, she lifted her hand. Turn on to that old dirt-side road appeared to be her command. Overgrown weeds crackled beneath my ties as I snaked ever upward, higher and higher, then round ever downward into deepening gloom. And then a small clearing, and she motioned to stop. This is where she got out. She paused as if to thank me, then walked across the clearing and disappeared into the trees on the other side. All better judgment told me it was time to leave, but I had come so very far. I had to know where it was she would go, so, perhaps foolishly, I got out of the car. And I followed her into those far side trees, where sticky webs and thorny leaves draped. Blind in the darkness, the sound of her feet guided me forward, beat by beat, to another clearing, and the shore of a lake. She didn't slow or hesitate, just walked straight into the water, and swiftly submerged into ripples and silence. Total silence. A silence like I had never heard. Not a cricket, nor owl, nor other night fowl, not one croaking frog, nothing buzzing by the bog. Silence. Until... in her grasp the remains of a head. She mounted it upon her eager neck, then stood tall with muddy arms spread. She turned to the water and raised her hands high, directing her newfound gaze toward the sky.
Flame of rising Saturn, air of looming Mars, give power to these ancient words from worlds and ages far. Kumbate, ergatus, dolecum, suraxe!
And now, from the water more emerged, to trudge their way to the sand, sodden with the sludge of unknown years. More than a few held their skull in their hands.
Tear of willow, sigh of birch, fade of firefly wing, sono vestri, metus expi, find your voice and sing.
Happy haunting hosts are we. With glee we see we are free to be creepy. Freaky phantom figures we. Spirited spooky jamboree. Want of eternal rest, we're forced to make the best of a life in limbo lingering, longing for the chimes to ring, a taste of the wind, a glance at the stars, a glimpse of the world that once was ours, for a fright in the night and a ghastly delight in the terror we stir and the shock we sight. Happy haunting hosts are we. With glee we see we are free to be creepy.
Before the piper's dawning call, I charm the rising dew to crystallize through its demise, these waters to imbue. The ether of ancient equinox, arise, primeval spores, conjure depths to consume sunspots and devour, as before, the smothered essence at thy dreaded door.
Before the piper's dawning call, I charm the rising dew to crystallize through its demise, these waters to imbue. Sleep, dear little ones, let worries fade to blue. Sail upon this warlock's lullaby, which watches over you.
By pull of planet syzygy, by longing's lofty lift, eclipse the midnight miseries, to melt into the mist. From deepest depth of the woeful wake, I give to thee my spells to take, their power yours when you awake.
By pool of planets syzygy, by longing's lofty lift, eclipse the midnight miseries to melt into the mist. Sleep, dear little ones, let worries fade to blue. Sail upon this warlock's lullaby, which watches over you. Sail upon this warlock's lullaby, which watches over you.
Moonlight casts its shadows long. Stars glint one by one. Night birds sing a cautious song. The witching hour is done.
It's dark in here. It's very dark in here. With it so dark in here, I get the spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. There's a creaky floor and a spider web, and it's dark, like I said, gives me the spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. I don't see the spider, I just see the web. That means that spider could be crawling around anywhere. There's a big full moon. You'd think it would make me swoon, this big beautiful moon. But no, it gives me the spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. There's a creeping mist, a strange and eerie mist. It's rather cool and refreshing, but it gives me the spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. I think there's a spider crawling on me. What's that, a spider? Is that a spider? Check my head. Is there a spider on my head? Is it in my hair? Oh, I thought I felt a spider. What's that, a spider? It's a little itchy like a spider. I don't know. It's a spider crawling on me. Oh my God, it's a spider on me. I don't like spiders. No, I don't like spiders. Spiders give me the spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. Arguably, it's more like the heebie-jeebies or the creepy crawlies, as opposed to the more supernatural and monstrous implications of spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. But yes, of course, ghosts and goblins and zombies give me the spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. And vampires and werewolves and other crazy monsters give me the spooky wookie. Spooky wookie. And graveyards and all that other stuff. Spooky wookie. But most ghostly spiders.
He says, settle down. She says, you don't know me. He says, I've come about the old house on the hill. Is there anyone there? Are they thinking of selling? She says, there's serpents in the cellar, ghosts inside the walls, and tragic memories in every hall. So what on earth would you want with an old dump like that? Surely it's not safe, nothing there but despair. He says it sounds to me like there could be some adventure. Let's go look for serpents in the cellar, ghosts inside the walls, and tragic memories in every hall. They creak so loud, her ears are ringing as he steps inside. His marrow grows cold as he falls to his knees. The doors close behind him and he finds serpents in the cellar, ghosts inside the walls, and tragic memories in every hall. Serpents in the cellar, ghosts inside the walls, tragic memories in every hall.